Hey everybody, it's Crow of Poke Crows here. Before we begin our video today, I just wanted to let you all know that we are active on Patreon. I don't like asking for this, but if you could consider checking it out, look at our tier list, let us know if you'd like to at least become a sponsor of the channel. It would really help us go towards the giveaways we plan on doing, as well as new equipment so we can do better recordings on this channel, do streaming on Mixer. Anyways, we'd really appreciate it if you could check it out. On to the video. Welcome back to another episode of Poke Crows here, and it's Crow, BP, AG, and Dean. We're going to be going over the top 10 absolute worst trash fire Pokemon in Sword and Shield because there's just so many bad designs. And after sorting through so many of them, we think we've come up with the top 10 just absolute worst Pokemon. And I think maybe even the absolute worst Pokemon that they've ever given us, period.
Dude. Oh, okay.
Is that too much, guys?
No. There's some terrible Pokemon in this new Dex.
I don't even know how some of them made it out. Like,
we are going to be spilling so much salt everywhere. Let's do it. Starting with the number one pick, and I know this is going to upset some people because I know people actually really like this one, but Duraludon.
if anyone has a problem, it's my fault. Like, the Lucario of the group, Origami picked that one. It looks like a bedpan to me, and I just can never get over that fact, you know?
Okay, so we're using the official art image, but then the image from the game, and you can just see it looks so damn awful in game.
I mean, to be fair too, I don't think the Gigantamax did it any favors. It just becomes a tower, and I was really disappointed by that, especially with the typing.
Oh, the skyscraper.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a top dollar thought this thing was going to be like a Mecha Godzilla because it's a steel dragon, you know.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
And it's supposed to fight Tyranitar, who's like Godzilla, you know. So it's a letdown.
Missed opportunities.
I don't even know what the design, like what they were trying to go for. Like,
bedpan.
Okay, I mean, yeah.
You defecate in it. You defecate.
It looks kind of like a uglier Ultra Beast.
It looks like a bong. You know what I mean? You just huff and puff.
Oh man. Okay, well that was number 10. All right, you ready? You ready for the next one?
Sure.
All right, everybody. Galarian Rapidash. This thing is it's a massive letdown.
That's all Crow. You know, Crow really wanted this thing on there. So it was either that or the Farfetch'd and
we're never no. Don't you even
vote on this because
you guys thought that this was a democracy.
Well, we did, Dean, but you just weren't here at the time.
Look, the main reason why I put this one here is two reasons, really. The first is I really hate the way that it looks. I hate the fact that they didn't just go full-on Pegasus with it. But number two, those fucked up eyes are just terrible. Those eyes are terrible. Like, you look at...
Really grumpy.
Oh, man. It's supposed to be a fairy. It's supposed to be a fairy unicorn, and it's just so angry.
You know, they never really do fairies right. You know, it's either too cute when it shouldn't be for whatever it is. Like, what is it? Primarina's a siren. The sirens used to kill you. You know what I mean? That was what they did. They drowned you. Or they just make it look too aggressive, like Rapidash. So...
yeah, this thing's a massive just... I don't know. Like, what are you guys' thoughts on this?
I don't think it's that bad, but it is a disappointment. Like, it's not the worst Pokemon that they've revealed, but it is disappointing.
Yeah, I would have liked the Pegasus route too, but I still give the shit to Surfetch'd in a fucking beauty contest. Surfetch'd is ugly.
Surfetch'd is beautiful.
I don't think it's that bad.
Surfetch'd or Pony or Rapidash?
Rapidash.
Yeah, me neither. But whatever, we had to give something.
I just hate those eyes. I just do. They're bad. Okay, well, the next one. I think we all agree on this. Cramorant.
Oh,
Yeah.
100% agreed.
Oh, see, not a controversial pick. I
No,
like
that was easy.
the mechanic behind it. I think is cool, but like the design is just so bad.
Again, it kind of screams Digimon to me. Even the attack is what Gomamon from Digimon. Same thing. Just throws fishes at the enemies.
Oh shit, it is.
Yeah. You didn't know?
Damn. Oh man, is Pokemon Sword and Shield ripping off Digimon?
Yes. Like, I'm telling you that.
A lot of the new Pokemon.
Yeah. Look at Impidimp. Look at Impidimp. Impmon. And then he turns into Beelzemon. And this thing turns into like a big Beelzebub thing.
Are they really ripping off Digimon?
Yes. I've been telling you that.
Okay. Man.
Just move on. Just move on.
I'm like
you're blown away.
my mind is blown.
Yeah.
Okay, well the next one, this is a pre-evolution, so maybe it's a little unfair, but shoot 'em.
No, it's not. It deserves it. Come on.
It's Squirtle's special cousin.
It is Squidward, SpongeBob, Patrick, baby, digital egg, hatchling. It's disgusting.
Damn.
Why the heck does it have a unibrow?
It's Squidward. I told you.
No, this thing is like, I cannot stand it at all. It's just so goddamn ugly. Now, Dreadnought is pretty damn cool, right? But this thing, okay, so it has a unibrow, and its head is larger than the rest of its body.
Yeah, it can't fit in the shell.
No, it can't.
And it has a buck tooth.
Like SpongeBob.
Oh god, it's just
I was
so
like,
ugly.
"Damn, guys.
It's just so ugly. These things are just so ugly. There's nothing more to
got
say.
quiet to stare at it. We're all staring at it.
It's definitely my least favorite.
It's that unibrow, man. It just
No,
draws you in.
The best part is it doesn't even have the rock typing, so the rock on its head, as like whatever that hairstyle is supposed to be, doesn't even make sense.
Ah, god. Let's move on. This thing is just ugly. So ugly. So damn ugly.
Oh, the next one. Here we
Oh,
go.
Peter Griffin.
No, you. Yeah, that's spot on. Could you just imagine? Okay, so this one is Greedent.
Yeah.
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 That's the one. Yeah.
It's
Get through it, Dean. You can do it. You can do it.
it's awful, dude. All of these are so bad.
Don't worry, Dean. Don't worry. It gets worse.
No, I like how like we all just get perplexed and stare at it and go into awkward silence because we're just staring at it.
It's so ugly.
It really is. I don't even. You know, it's like they're like the rodent Pokemon. Like, oh, there's Rattata. What else can we? I don't know.
No, but like, here's
Fat
the thing,
squirrel.
right? Okay, so I think it was 5th generation gave us that really ugly Watchog Pokemon.
I don't
And-
even remember that thing.
It was pretty ugly, right? And I hated it, but I would 100% use an entire team of those before ever putting out one single Greedent on my team. Period.
And I'm inclined to agree. BP, any thoughts on Greedent?
That about covers it.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Your favorite Pokemon AG, and fortunately, this one is exclusive to Pokemon Shield, so I don't have to look at it at all. Appleton.
Oh God, I hate Appleton. I was so mad when they released it, and then I found that it's a Shield exclusive.
At first, at first I thought because the Sword exclusive, I thought was like the second stage, and I was like, oh man, they freaking ruined it.
Yeah. It's such a shame. Like, if I don't know, man, this is where like sad violin music should come in because that's what I feel when I look at that thing. I feel like I got robbed, but whatever.
AG, we're only on the 6th spot. It gets better, man. Don't worry. Next up, though.
I like how the rest is just like we didn't even fight about it. All of us are like, yeah, for sure. You know, like
The last one was like an uglier Gus Gus, and this one looks kind of like a even more pathetic Dockies.
No, this
that you brought up Gus Gus, dude, just blew my mind.
that thing is just, oh man, I don't even want. I'm so glad that thing is not in my game, and I will never mistakenly catch one or evolve one. I'm so happy. All right, okay, now we're into the big boys, starting with Mr. Rhyme.
God, is Mr. Rhyme worse than Mr. Mime? Like,
no. You know what? We had that debate. I wish you were here for that.
Okay, look, I will say this again. Mr. Mime is a terrible design, period. But Galarian Mr. Mime, to me, is just 1 degree less worse than regular Mr. Mime. But then Mr. Rhyme takes both of the worst parts of these things, fuses them together with, like, an actual, like, child creeper or something, and just said, fuck you to everybody playing the games.
I mean, whatever, Crow. Mr. Mime just looks like he showed up, you know what I mean, and culturally appropriated the Galar region, and it's
Kind of looks like the Sonic boss, but worse. Of course.
Oh my God, Eggman!
Yeah.
Okay, you know what, guys? I ain't gonna argue with you. Instead, oh my gosh. Instead, this slot is not just going to be Mr. Rhyme, it will also be Galarian and Mr. Mime. Both of them together, they're just god-awful.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh no, we're going... Oh no. The rest is sin territory. These are sins that should have never been made. I don't know how they got passed.
What are you talking about? Next one up is everybody's favorite rock type, the mighty Stonejourner. What, man?
It's
awful.
It's great. It looks like a shittier version of Stonehenge.
Right? Right? Don't you love that weird kind of like rectangular body and the massive gigantic stone leggings and like the very tiny rocky arms? I mean, it doesn't go together at all.
Don't you just like that derpy, like, error face that it has, like, sketched into its face? Like, oh, God.
Just like, why was I born? Why did you do this to me?
How did that make it past it? You know what I mean? This is sin territory. Like, that's an abomination.
It's really bad.
VP, you have to say something on this thing.
I mean, usually a Pokemon's face doesn't look like that until they've had the crap beaten out of them.
Oh my God, it's so ugly. Fucking.
But wait, there's more.
We've got a special for everybody. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but we've got a 4-way tie for number 2. And it is these really just absolute trash fire Pokemon, the combining fusing fossils. And I wish I did put these at number 1 only because I should have fought for it. I said that the fusing fossil thing sounded like an amazing mechanic. I said I thought that sounded so cool, but I was imagining I was gonna get like an Aerodactyl and I could put a freaking like Kabadop's like freaking armor on it with some sights or something. Not this freaking monstrosity.
The combining looks really dumb. They didn't even, like... What's up with the skinny neck and arms and big body?
Oh no, you think that one's bad? No. The worst one is that Dracovish thing, which is legit the legs, and then they shove the freaking face onto the tail end.
These are all terrible.
It's
Terrible.
These are sins, I'm telling you. This is what they presented.
And it's so, I hate this because those typings aren't bad, right? Electric Dragon is actually a really cool typing. Water Dragon is a great typing. Water Ice is meh, and then Electric Ice, you basically stab on the Bolt Beam combo. But I would never use these. They're just so ugly.
like it feels like concept art that they never even completed the idea for these designs, and they're like, oh, the game is due like next week, and they dug them out the trash and just used them because they didn't work on them at all. This is horrible. Such a cool idea and such an awful execution. Like wasted potential if I've ever like seen it.
Yeah, the idea of fusing fossils together, can you just imagine if they did that with like the Gen 1 fossils? It would be perfect. This shit is this is something out of hell.
Can you all tell we're disappointed?
I think the next one will definitely make up for it, though. It's such.
What?
To be fair, I gave nobody a choice. That was my number one. Like, you know, like I kind of shoved the fossils off in number one to fit this guy on.
Ice Cube. Not the we got 1 and 2 forms, a sword version and a shield version, and they just look like trash.
What? No, this is a great Pokemon.
This is the official fuck you to the, like, you know,
The entire fan base is like,
yeah.
oh, you guys don't like the fact that the dex is big enough. Don't worry, we got some quality Pokemon like Ice Cube.
Oh yeah, we had to, like, you know, cut back on the dex to give you this high rendered Galar region Pokemon, and here you go, Ice Cube. God,
Isn't it great how you can just say Ice Cube, and when you say Ice Cube, it kind of rhymes with fuck you?
Yeah. I'm gonna nickname him that. I'm gonna catch him just to name him that. So,
Please use it on your team.
I will. I'll use a whole team of them.
Like, my eyes are getting skewed, so it's a perfect name. My little thing that like comes out at the top of the head looks like it has a single hair. That's the skew.
Of all the designs they could have come up with, of all of them, and I'm just gonna be so pissed if I play these goddamn games and that thing is legit a good Pokemon. I'm just gonna be like, why? Why would you do that? Why? What purpose did you have here?
In comparison to, it's a penguin Pokemon, so how could you ruin that? It's an ice type, so how could you ruin that? And Empoleon, look at that design. It's incredible. Look at this thing. It's awful. Like, and penguins, you know, they're the thing about them is like tuxedos, right? You could have given this penguin like an icicle tuxedo or something like that.
You could have done literally anything else.
And like an ice cube head and a snowball head with a super long strand of hair.
Okay, but all right, let's do this. Which one's the worst? Because I think the sword version is worse than the Ice Cube version.
Dude, there is no, you know, like it's a turd, and that's a shiny turd.
Would you like to eat shit, or would you like it on a shit sandwich?
Yeah, it's got bread, you know.
No, I think the sword is a little bit better because with the other you can like build a bunch of them as they're like building blocks with the head. The others will just like roll into the ocean, maybe.
I don't want to keep looking at this thing. So can we end the video, guys?
You're the leader.
Perfect.
Anything else?
We can definitely end the video on such a high note. Quality Pokemon.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to the top 10 absolute worst trash fire designs we've seen in Pokemon. Not just in Pokemon Sword and Shield, but in Pokemon period. Anyways, tomorrow you'll be getting a video where we're going to be going over the top 10 best. Take that as a palate cleanser, but we had to go over these things. Please, I know, see? We all burned ourselves out by staring at that damn ice cube. So please hit a like on this video. Subscribe if you haven't, or follow us if you haven't. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I like how you mentioned his single strand of hair.
I fucking hate that shit.
Me too, dude.